Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Cities Skylines. We're going to do another city fix, fixing someone else's city and their traffic. So, the name of the city, bottom left-hand side, is San Cruz, and this was uploaded by Namazon. Title is 8% to 9% traffic flow. And the description says San Cruz by Namazon. So thanks for uploading your city. I'm hoping I can fix it. So it's a small city, 28,000 on the population, but it's profitable, 19,000 coming in, and it's got 2.2 million in the bank. Doesn't look like you were playing with unlimited money, so good job. I'm glad you did that. And so let's take a look at the traffic from just the game, the saved game. Oh my god, that is terrible. That's awesome. 8%. Wow. Okay. And do you have traffic despawning on? No. Good job. So there's no despawning. Better simulation, harder method. So it's good that you're playing with that. Let's take a look at this. Man, that looks awesome, doesn't it? So one of the things I noticed right here, you put it an arrow to this intersection. That's hysterical. And I can see that there's a lot of traffic here. So I don't know if that's a sign that that's where the problem comes from or not. So what I'm going to do is I want to know where the city kind of settles into for its traffic. So I'm actually going to run it. And then we're going to look around the city, and then I may reload to see if there's a big difference or not. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so let me go ahead and play it. As always, Stream Vibes and music playing in the background. You can check it out on most music platforms. Okay, so first of all, let's zoom out, right? And let's take a look. At the layout, oh, that's really cool. You got the city, this part around the water. Nice oceanfront waterfront property. That looks kind of cool. And where's your industry at? So I see some right here, and I see some right here. Is that primarily it? Okay. So, you know, one of the questions, of course, is the industry concentrated? And in this case, it's not. It's kind of spread out into two sections. So good job. You did disperse your industry, so that's nice. What about what's your unemployment rate? That's not bad at all. 5%, that's fine. Okay, did you build a hadron collider? No? Okay, good. And then do you have a lot of streetlights? Just zoom in and see if we see any street lights. We may discover them as we kind of explore. Oh, yeah. There's some street lights right here. I don't really see a lot, though. I'm going fast, so I might have missed some, but not a lot of street lights. What about intersection signs? You got a lot of those? Yeah, you do. You got them. Oh! Oh, you've used a lot of them. Okay. Alright. What about these kinds of signs? These are their intersection signs. You see them right there. Okay, no crosswalks. That's what this is. No crosswalks. Okay, so you have used some of them. And what about lane connectors? Oh, yes you have. Okay, alright. That potentially actually could be causing some of the problems. And then let me take a look at just the neighborhoods themselves. There's this neighborhood, but nobody lives there hardly. And they got a way to get in. You got this neighborhood. It's got a way to go south, way to go west. There's not a way to go north, though. What about this place? Wait a minute. How do you get to the southeastern portion? I see only one road. There's only one way to get here. To this and to this it looks like timber, forestry, and to this area. So that is a problem. Oh, is this a dam? Oh, so it's just a 2-lane road. Oh, okay. What about up north? You have a couple of connections. 1, 2. What about if I'm on this highway coming from the east going into the city? How do I get to this north section? Do you guys see an off-ramp to get here? How do I go here? There's not a way. I would need to take this exit, come down, take a right. You know, like if I'm here, I would take this, come this way, take a right, and then take another right at this Mall of Moderation and cross. Or I could take the roundabout, come over here and cross. Okay, so we need to use the diffuse and disperse strategy to help fix this city. There needs to be more connections from, call it the center. What is it, Walnut Hills? From Walnut Hills down to the southeastern section. There needs to be 1, 2 more connections. And there needs to be a way to get from the highway to this north section. Is there a name for it? No. So, that's good. Where's this? Does the traffic change at all? It gets even lower. How low does it get? Let's let it run a little bit. So you have districts? Yeah, you've got a big district here. You got a big district there. Okay. Dean Hills. Yeah, forestry. Not so Central Park. That's adorable. Where's the other industry? Right here. Hey, Uno! How are you? Welcome. So here's your other industry. I'm trying to fix someone else's city in Cities Skylines. And this is agriculture. Hey, wait a minute. Do you this is all the industry, right? There's no unspecialized industry. There's forestry and there's agriculture. So that is a problem. If we go and take a look at outside connections, yeah. One of the reasons for the traffic problems in the city is that there's too much import traffic. The city is not producing anything on its own, so it's importing the goods, which is purple. And here's the export. You can see it's exporting a lot of the forestry and a lot of the agriculture, which is yellow colored. So that is causing some of the traffic, and so oh, of course, Uno. Yeah, you're doing great. I'm so happy for you. You're doing wonderful. So the where's the traffic at? Does it just bottom? Okay, it bottoms out at 6. Okay. So I'm going to reload it here. I'm going to reload it here, and then we're going to get to work, and I'm going to talk about how we fix some of these things. And then once it reloads, I'm also going to check the traffic manager settings. Okay. Traffic manager. Yeah, so you want to enable the advanced vehicle AI. And you want to turn off the automatically add traffic lights. And just taking a look and seeing if there's anything else on the traffic manager that doesn't look right. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think we're good. Put it back up on the screen here. All right. So, you know, we're back to, right, the 8% and, right, no despawning right there. And I kind of want a screenshot, though, because this looks glorious, right? Doesn't that look just fabulous right there? Oh, should I take this off? I'm trying to see where right here? Does that look good enough? Just non-stop traffic. Let me do a screenshot right there. That's pretty good. There we go. Okay, so what I was talking about before is we need to do unspecialized industry. The thing is that's going to be very hard right here because there's residences right next to it. So that poses a little bit of a problem. So I would have to unzone the residences potentially for that to work. So this is a little bit of an issue. You know, or create a new section, and I kind of don't want to do that. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'm just trying to think about what would be the best way to do it. We're going to get rid of those residences. That's what I'm doing right there. I'm getting rid of these residences. Notice it's still paused. Okay. I think that may be an ineffective way to do this. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm going to do this. Okay. And then we're going to so this area is going to be unspecialized industry. You actually want a lot more unspecialized industry. Than you want specialized. It's like painting. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, jeez, keep on doing that. Okay. And then we need to do more of that. Maybe right here, too. And I think that may be all I'll do. I think more needs to be done. Like the majority of this needs to be changed, but we'll do that. We'll leave it at that. This will reduce the traffic. And it'll also set up the industry better. Okay. So these industries and homes will go away and different industry will be placed in its stead. I think that's good. And some of the traffic will also be reduced because all of these forestry trucks, that's what these are. Can you see right here? These forestry trucks, they're trying to get out of the city. How do you get out of the city? You have to come all the way through here and hit this highway. That's the only way to get out. I guess you can also get out over here. I don't know why they're not using that, but they're not. Wait, is this a one-way road? It is a one-way road, but it's a one-way road to get out. For some reason, they're not using it. I don't know why. But if there is unspecialized industry here, they'll come here. And they'll transform their goods here. So that will also reduce the traffic. Just want to know if I need to make any more changes. I think that's good. And then what you can do is you can... and this is farmland. And it's not connected up here. It would probably be nice to have some more unspecialized industry here. For the farmland. How far does this go? Okay. I'll try to use your same kind of style. Maybe like here. Okay, and then we just do some industry. Boom. And that shouldn't be polluting to any of the areas nearby. I want to try to do, of course, the least amount of changes to the city, but I think this is kind of necessary to get it to operate correctly. All right, so that will form regular generic industry. And there's no demand, so I don't even know if it'll build properly, but we'll see. You know, we will see. Get you some water. Okay. All right. So let's work on traffic. And one of the ways to fix this is we've got to take care of this area. We may need a little bit of space. Can we buy? Yeah. Okay. And this intersection is going away. It's not good enough. Be a highway intersection. Ooh, tight fit. Tight fit, tight fit, tight fit. What about out here? That may work better. Trying to do the least amount of changes to the city outside of what I did with the industry. Okay, that's good. This is the best highway intersection there is. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. Look for In Your Face G highway intersection. How steep is that? Oh, jeez. It's terrible. It's terribly steep. I don't think I like that. I need to get some more soil. Where's a high point on your map that you own? None. Right here. Okay, let me try to get this. There we go. Soil availability. Excellent. I did a very bad job here. I did a very bad job. My mistake. My mistake. I did a very bad job here. I didn't realize the terrain as well. There we go. Looking a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I didn't do a very good job setting that up. I'm just flattening the area now. Okay, so that's good. That's good. This is abnormally high. I messed that up a little bit. Okay, but I think I found a nice spot. Okay. And I think it would be good to do right there. Yeah, it is a little bit high, so we're going to back this up. And then we're going to hook it up. There we go. There we go. That's fine for the time being. For sake of time. For sake of time. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. And then we'll have this frontage road hook right into here. And it will destroy a portion of the house, but that's okay. Frontage roads make a big difference. They really help out. Okay. But yeah, so this intersection is on the Steam Workshop, and the reason why I like it is because it's got integrated paths and integrated rails, so you can drop a rail into the middle. Okay. There we go. I think that's good, and we've got one last frontage road to do. And I am curious about, can we, there's a little spot right here. Can we put a road right here? I'm going to use a vanilla plus 4-lane road. I would not do that normally. I would use a regular 4-lane road, but this is going to... Oh, it's going to still destroy some buildings. Shoot. Okay, well, never mind. We will not do that unless it's absolutely necessary. It's odd. Okay. Here we go. So now there's actually a way for people to go from the right side of the city and enter this north side. And we're going to create another connection as well. That's one way. Maybe we'll connect it up there. There. Great. And ideally, we should do the same thing right here. Is there room? Yeah, plenty of room. Technically, well, this is not really a highway. It almost looks like one, but it's not. There is no highway going north and south. Well, there's one on this west side. Maybe it would be nice to bring another highway down right here. Something like that. Potentially. Alright, let's take care of this. And yeah, it should fit just fine in here. Give it a little bit more room. Okay. And I'm not going to mess up the... That good? Yeah, I think so. Here we go. That looks dead on. And then let's hook this up. Okay. Alright, and then something's gonna give right here. I swear, I'm really not trying to do... I'm trying to do as little changes to the city as possible, except for the roads. This just needs to terminate here. Oh, wow, you can do it without... oh, sweet. Great. And then there needs to be another way to get off right here. Can you do this without breaking anything? Oh, sweet. Great. Excellent. Okay. And I don't think there's... I think we're going to save this. Oh, we can't? A little bit. Nope. Okay. There we go. Great. Okay. And then there's these 2-lane roads. They'll just kind of merge in like that. Okay. There are 3, but I don't see the need for 3. I don't think that's necessary. And then this one will connect right here. Okay. I think that's good. So now, from the highway, there is 1, 2, 3 ways to kind of get into this north section. Technically, there should be another one right here. But I think that's enough changes, right? Let's address where this arrow is pointing, shall we? Are there lights here? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. Whoop. Hello? Uh-oh. I can't turn that light off. Why is that? It's a timed traffic light. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Well, normally timed traffic lights take a decent amount of time to put in, but I don't think you should. I don't think you should. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I removed the timed traffic light. Maybe those are the only places where there's the traffic lights. Alright. And what's the right lane is a bus and taxi lane. So there's a left turn only. Everybody is going straight. Nobody's taking a left. Why does nobody want to go left? Is it because of this stuff right here? This is why. This is exactly why. Okay, let me show this. Okay. If you're in forestry, right? There's no way to get to, nobody's going to use your goods in the city, right? That's why we had to build the other industry. So, you're going to get out of the industry, right? Because out of the city, because you're going to export. How do you get out of the city? Here. But one would say, wait a minute, there's a road here. This is a one-way road to get out to the highway. It was made probably specifically for this purpose. No, you can't get out because there's lane connectors here. Anybody on this road can only go straight. Nobody can take a right. And that's the reason why I don't like lane connectors. That's one of the reasons. So now a lot more of the trucks will go onto the left lane and take a left, thus easing the traffic here, easing the traffic here, and then it will also ease the traffic south. Okay. So, and then when people come out of here, that's why they're all taking a left. Otherwise, normally they would probably take a U-turn to get out, because this is a cargo harbor, cargo train terminal. You can't take a left here. You can take a right. There's an underground road? Where does this thing go? What the? It goes from here to here? Oh, it's the pipe. It was a bypass. You made a bypass because this intersection is doing so badly. Got it, got it, got it. What about like a U-turn? Are U-turns allowed? Here. No. They're not. U-turns are allowed. You got lane connectors here? Or did I delete those? Can't remember which ones I deleted. Okay. So, I think we made a lot of good changes. So, let's go up here, though, and let's take a look at this action that we built. And I wonder, can people walk right here? No. Because I want people to be able to walk across. I want people to be able to walk across. So, let's just do this. Give people... We don't need the three-way. Or the three-lane. Alright. So, let's watch this, shall we? Everybody's going to get situated. Look at all of that. Everybody's going to get situated. That's insane. Alright, I'm going to pause though for a moment. If you want to get out, take the right lane, and it's a right turn only lane. Otherwise, everybody's going to get in that left, or in that lane to get out. Same thing here. Same thing here. Exit only lanes. You want to have exit only lanes. Let's turn it around. Exit only lanes. Okay. Exit only lanes. Okay. And I need to check the roundabout. Do you have stop lights on this? No? Good. Delete, delete. No intersection signs needed. Okay. No intersection signs needed. Alright. If you are on the roundabout, you block the box. If you're on the roundabout, you block the box. If you are on the roundabout, good, good. Looks good to me. Great. Okay, so how many other roundabouts you got? Is that the only one? That is the only one. Except for the one that I just made. Let's go ahead and take care of it. If you are on the roundabout, block the box. If you are not on the roundabout, you cannot. Good, good, good. Next one. Don't. Do. Do. Don't. Do. And do. Great. Okay, so that's good. I have also noticed something. I'm seeing a lot of buses. You got some mass transit? Nice. Wait a minute. No. Oh, 62 users? One has 16 vehicles. Let's take a look at that. I'll leave it for the time being. I don't know. I don't know if I need to make changes on that yet. Okay. So, all these guys are going to be going crazy. This is kind of messy, isn't it? Because of where that on-ramp is. We're going to upgrade that to a 4-laner. And we may need to upgrade this to a 2-lane exit, which is this right here. Ah, geez, it's going to bust those vehicles, or bust these businesses and that residence, so I don't want to do that. We'll upgrade this. We'll upgrade this. Making it 2-lane to 4-lane. 2-lane to 4-lane. 2-lane to 4-lane. 2-lane to 4-lane. There's a light right here. Alright, so these guys are trying to come south. They are getting stuck right around here. And they're getting stuck right here. This is a bus lane that is right turn only? Okay. That means that everybody is dropping down into one lane because nobody wants to take a right. Ooh. You know what? I normally don't like to use the 6 lane, but I think it's actually necessary right here. And that is so that we can get... Nobody's taking a right. I don't even know if people are going to be taking a left. So now there's 2 lanes to go straight. And I want to know, if I do that, are you guys going to move better? Nobody's going to take this other lane. Oh yeah, somebody is going to. Potentially. Nah, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. This one with the bus lane stuff having a negative impact. I don't know why it made that business go away. I'm keeping the same size road. There we go. Alright, let's hit play. They're still using... Oh, no, they are busting out into the middle lane. Good. What the hell? All that freed up. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. Why are you guys stopped? What's going on here? Let me remove that, though that shouldn't make a difference. Nothing at issue there. Deleting all of those. That's keeping that traffic from moving. And some of it is because I upgraded to a 6 lane, so there was probably lane connectors that moved down. Or maybe there was only one, and that's why everybody was using just one lane. There we go. So they should start moving. And that should start moving, the roundabout. And this should start moving. Getting rid of these. Oops, didn't mean to hit that button. Get rid of these lane connectors. Do not need them. Oh, you guys are trying to take a U-turn, aren't you? Okay. Just straight only. No U-turns, people. Straight only. You know what? They come here, they turn here, and they come around to go over here, rather than coming down here to this place. Oh, look! Now a lot of those trucks are taking a left. Are you guys going to take a right over here or anything? Or you can't, can you? There. Yep. And he's going to take a right once these... Are you going to take a right, my man? I bet he's going to take a right. Yep, look at all these... Okay, not him, but that one, the donut person. Okay. Well, a little bit of people taking that right turn lane then. This train track should go underground. What's the traffic at? I'm just curious. 20! Look at that! But, okay, they're not taking this road. They're not taking this road, but they're coming down here. Regardless, look at all of these people taking left. Look at all these people taking left. Where were they going before? They were going straight before. And now they're taking a left. Something they couldn't do. Okay. We're going to pause. The other thing that you want to do is you don't really want to use 2-lane roads. You want to use 4-lane roads everywhere. 2-lane roads should be reserved for like rare streets, ending cul-de-sacs, like ending a cul-de-sac or something in the outskirts of your city. And then what happens is when you have 2-lane roads and you got a bus stop, that bus is going to block the cars behind it. If you got a 4-lane road, the cars still may be able to bypass. See, you got one-way action happening right there, so I will mess that up for the time being. I probably will change it eventually. So I'm making all of these a 4-lane, 4-lane, 4-lane. I'm glad that you use mass transit. That's good. Just doing 4-lane roads. Doing 4-lane roads where I see a lot of traffic. Oh, that's a one-way out, okay. Yeah, so there should be a highway right here. If I have time, I may make one. I don't think I'm gonna have time. But put a highway right here, boom, 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 going down this railroad, and then connect it up one here, and that'll make a big difference. Everybody's using 1 lane. Why? Everybody wants to take a right? All you guys want to take a right? Huh. Okay. Oh, when I upgraded the roads and messed up this? No? Seems fine. The hell? Just making sure that the block the box instructions are correct. It's gonna take time to clear out. Anybody coming out this way? Yeah. Are people using this? Yeah, people are using this way to get out. This is just going to take time. Why don't you guys try to come into the city this way? Is there not a proper way? They're doing it based on the speed. This lane has a higher speed limit. That's why they're not going to really use this as much. So if you had a highway right here, that would really do a good job. God, makes me want to build one. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. Well, yes, but I'll give it time. Look at all these people wanting to go this way now. They're being held up by the train track. Yeah, we're not going to wait. Let's do this. No, no, no. Jeez Louise. There. So I've just dropped the railroad track underneath it so that these cars can just go uninterrupted. That'll free up that traffic. It's not that big of a deal, right? The bigger traffic problems are right here, where everybody's using one lane. Nobody even wants to take a left, right? Oh, you can't even take a left from here. And everything is on fire because nobody can get there. It's all on fire. Oh, there's a fire truck right here. Oh, they should get to it. Okay. We'll stay right here. That's some good drama. Everybody's using one lane. Can you take a left here? No. Why not? That's weird. Alright, we're gonna just change this. I mean, I think the bus lanes are... It is making the traffic operate a little bit weird. I'm just changing it to kind of help it out a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right, and they're waiting to go across the dam. That's right, they're waiting to go across the dam because there's no other way. I mean, I think it's an imperative. We have to do something here. Okay. There. That's right, because there's this dam right here. Everything goes down to one lane. This should ease the burden a little bit. And so some cars should maybe come down here to get across. Potentially. Potentially. We do not know. We want to use the diffuse and disperse strategy. And so now we have diffused this traffic from one connection to two, so it should technically cut this traffic by half. Probably won't exactly, but it will have a good reduction on that. And then same thing, having one connection here, another connection here, that will reduce the traffic to a certain extent. And you can kind of start to see a lot of people are coming in this way, whereas they were coming in over here. And they still are, of course. You know, if there was a frontage road, think about if there was a frontage road that went all the way across, you could create another connection around here. In fact, why isn't there? because it needs another one of these, like I mentioned right here. That would ease the burden here. We may do that. We may do that. 27%. What are you guys waiting on? Just all waiting on this. We're just waiting on this. Oh my god, this place is on fire. Look at these farms. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, the fire trucks can't even get there. Where's that fire truck? Right here. Yeah. Man. Where's your trash? Oh. Wait a minute. How come there's no garbage processing? What? You don't have any garbage processing? Let's take care of that. Probably place one right here. It's gonna create traffic. But that's a good spot for one. What's over here? Residences. This is, the blimps are very loud. You probably don't want to put residences next to the blimps. There's no place over here. There we go. Okay, so the good thing is that all of this traffic got cleared up. So that's positive. This is still bad. This is still bad. This is getting used a little bit more. And then these guys aren't moving at all. Four lane. Four lane. And all of these guys are trying to get to the roundabout. There's a bottleneck because of the roundabout. Oh wow, look at this. The South Road is freed up. Do you see that? Look at that. That's great. What are these guys waiting on? Pause. What are you guys waiting on here? I don't know. I can't tell. Telling me I can't upgrade this to a 4-lane? Or right here? There we go. There goes that industry. He'll rebuild eventually. Oof. Here, I've got an idea. They're all coming into this road, so we want to diffuse and disperse and give them another way out. And we will, right here. There. That's another way out, and then it'd be great to... Well, they are kind of hooked up down here, so that's fine. Okay. That should, again, diffuse the traffic from this intersection and shift some of it over here. And then there's a lot of cars that are coming down here, 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 also here, because the dam was the only way to get to the southeast side. And now there's another way, and so they should start to shift a little bit. In fact, some of them are starting to go the other route. You can see these guys potentially heading over there, maybe, maybe. No, they're just still kind of entering over here. But we'll upgrade this to a 4-lane. I don't know why it's removing those houses. I'm not actually removing them. I'm just upgrading the road to same size road. Still upgrading. Okay. There's a lot of dead people too. Are there crematoriums? Yeah, there are. I can't remember what the population was when I started the city. 27, right? Something like that. There's a light here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm deleting all of these. You really don't need them. They actually make matters worse. This is getting... Yeah, this is going to get huge. Okay. Well, can't wait any longer for it. We're going to have to create another connection right here. Size? I think the city's going to collapse on itself. So I'm going to try to make a lot of changes beforehand. I think that would be... I think it'll fit just fine. It's a tricky fix, but it's just going to take some time for the traffic to clear. We've already made a lot of updates that I think are going to be positive for it. I think I kind of want to move it out a little bit more, like right around here. Okay. Okay. Let's hook this up. I mean, it is getting better. It's just going to take a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time. There. It's ugly, but it will have to do. This is to help diffuse the traffic more. Okay. And hit the wrong thing. There we go. I think that's good. And we can see if we can try to hook this up here. Let's see if I can get it to fit underneath. No, no, no. Oh. I was hoping to connect it right there if I could. It needs to. It really just needs to. Is there any way? There is no way. Okay. There we go. And then another connection right here. There we go. More ways to get into the city. That's going to ease the traffic right here. And I still don't think that's going to be enough. I think a highway is really going to be more of a key. And people are, I think, leaving because of the lack of garbage. making sure those guys got water. $44. Yeah, that dam causes a big bottleneck. Some cars are using this, but not a whole lot. They all still want to use this big road. I'm still hesitating on building the other highway. Removing that last road that had the bus line. Hey Quicks, what is up, buddy? How are you doing? I want to make that a left turn only lane. Yeah, I think these bus lanes have been really ineffective. Because every time I remove them, everything gets so much better. I think I'm gonna have to put another recycling outpost right there. There we go. Water. This is a tricky fix. 50%. You may block the box here. It's not really a real intersection. So the other thing you'll notice is, look at all these people walking. There's people walking, which is less roads being taken. Are there people walking here? Yeah, very few. Very few. This is a right turn only lane, right? Yeah, good. Whoa. Whoa! Oh my god, I just built this. Look at how busy that is. Holy moly. Wow, that's insane. That's the queue for the cargo rail. That's unreal. Holy moly. There's a lot of dead people. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Everybody wants to come down here. Everybody wants to come down here, and they're all going to take a left right here. Good. And they're going to try to use this thing right here. Yeah. Huh. And they don't want to use this anymore because of the speed limit. It's a speed limit of 30. There. I just changed this to 30. So this is freed up, this emptied out. And that's because everybody was coming down here because of the speed limit, so that's going to change that. Now they'll just go based on which road is better for them rather than the speed limit. Technically, this cargo, it should be like off on the side. Look at that. I think this area is the problem. Yeah, this cargo, it should be kind of off on the side and then have a queue to it rather than be on this main road. Look at that. It's kind of holding up all the traffic. Yeah. Okay. What about people that want to go out? Yeah, the road stuff didn't work properly. The road signs, the lane indicators. Some of these cars just wanted to go straight and they were behind the people that wanted to take a right. There we go. Traffic, 47. It's going to be a very interesting fix. Last step is the other highway that I mentioned. Yeah, now there's more cars coming down here. What the hell? They all wanna... That is wild. Well, people are using this to get out. Alright. And the traffic is getting worse. We kind of peaked at 50, and then it dropped down again. And I don't know if there's any other lane connectors or anything like that, because that will cause some issues. I'm removing these lane signs. This dam. What is the speed limit on this dam? 30. I'm changing that to 45 to try to entice people to come over here so they can avoid the issue with the dam. It's not getting enough traffic. This bridge right here that I made, it's getting some, but it's not getting enough. Whoa, hold on. What's going on here? Are all of you guys trying to take a right? Nobody is going straight? What is that? It's a one-way road. Out. Why? Why don't you guys want to go straight? I don't understand. Why do all of you want to take a right? What's so special here? And then you come here and you take a left? And you go straight and then you take a left? And then what? You take a right and then come over here? Why? You guys don't make any sense to me. Is there something I should be aware of? I'm looking around for any kind of like signage. So there were cars that wanted to go straight and they could not. There we go. Adjusting the, you know, making certain lanes left turn only. They all want to like come over here. Why do you guys want to go up this way? That's weird. I'm gonna take a look at the speed limit stuff. It's all nice and consistent at 30. Alright. See if that helps a little bit. It's like detective work. Nothing's going on over here. Okay. Left turn only. Ah, that could be it right there. And then a right turn only. Ah, okay. That should get these guys moving faster. And then you should be able to get into this roundabout. Oh, the roundabout constricts right there. Let's change this. It looks like you did lane mathematics on the roundabout and you don't need to. There. Holy shit. Look at that. These are all forestry trucks coming in, because there's no other way to get to forestry. Okay. I think we've waited long enough. 58%. Oh, man. That's right. Let's do what we needed to do. What needed to be done. And there needs to be a highway to the industry. Industry generates a lot of traffic. And this needs to be a highway interchange. Best highway interchange is a stack interchange. Best stack interchange. You can look for the stack interchange with four-way rail. You will find it on the Steam Workshop. And it has integrated frontage roads. Integrated four-way rail. Oh, that's stupid. It did not work out as well as I wanted. There we go. That's a little bit better. Still even more so. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Good. And technically the frontage road can hook up with, so this is my stack interchange, and so it's got integrated frontage roads, integrated rail, and so you can integrate the frontage roads right here, and so when you expand here and here, you can just connect up the frontage roads for more access. And it's got the rail that goes right underneath. And what we're going to do is we'll place, I think, one turnaround, like right somewhere right around there. This is going to work really well once it's done. There we go. That's a nice straight shot. What is this? Oh, it's nothing. It's just like decoration. we go. And the frontage road can actually be hooked up. Go. And then I just got to flip the direction. And then flipping the direction of the highway. There we go. Hey Sylvarn, what is up, buddy? How are ya? Okay, so, and then I need to hook up the rail right here, so that should be pretty easy. And there we go. Okay, so I think that's good. And then I'm going to continue the highway down over here and give these people access to the highway. And then the highway can kind of terminate here for the future. You know, for future expansion on this east side. But the big thing is that there's a lot of industry trucks coming out of here. And they're clogging up some of the road system, so this is going to diffuse some of the pressure on this west side or central part of the city and have them use this right side so that the industry over here, which industry generates a lot of traffic, has better access compared to the two-lane dam road that existed before. Obviously, there was this connection that I had, but they're just not using it enough because they still have to go through all of these other roads, and so it's not giving them enough of an incentive. So let me create some off-ramps right here. And then I should be able to hit play. And we'll do an on-ramp. Yep. Off, on, off, and then on. I think that's good. Good. Okay, and I should be able to hit play while I build the rest, I think. I just need to think about where I want the next intersection to be. So, somewhere around here would be good. I think maybe like right around there. That may be good. I guess let me go ahead and build that before I hit play. To be like right around here. Doesn't give a lot of room for the frontage road though. So maybe kind of coming right here would allow room for a frontage road in the future. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's take a look at the lay of the land. There we go. So this should position it You tilt it like that. Yeah. That's good. There we go. And so this rail should be able to drop right underneath it. Oh, come on. What am I doing wrong? What's going on here? Why aren't you hooking up? That's super odd. That is really interesting. Huh. Yeah, it's the right thing. It's the right type of rail. What the? So odd. Do not understand that part. We're gonna bring these other ones underground though, because I want to make room for the highway. Okay, let's do the highway. Definitely a longer fix than I'd anticipated. Oh, that's nice. We can straighten this out too. We'll actually have to drop it underground though, so that it can do the we'll drop it underground right here. There. And then we'll bring it up. Here we go. And then I need to create the other side too. Not exactly how I really want to do it, but I think... it's not really exactly how I wanted to do it. That may be a little bit better. Okay. I would try to make it a little bit prettier, but for sake of time, I think that's good for the time being. And then we'll hook up the frontage roads. Okay. And I'll watch the trains to make sure that it's connected properly underneath. But this should be good right here. I would suspect that this is going to get a lot of traffic because it's the fastest way down here. There we go. And that can be set up for future growth. So I think that's good. Let me hit play. I want to see if these trains actually operate properly. Okay, here's one that's going underneath. Okay. Are you going to be able to take a right? No. There's another one that's coming. Oh, yeah, it's working. Sweet. Okay. I'm looking at these orange ones. Yeah, great. Okay, they're... So I hooked them up properly. Alright, good. So... we'll be able to find out if this is going to get any use if there's actually cars coming over here. Ooh, and I need to hook up this. There's a power. There we go. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. And so a lot of people are using this to get out. So they're going to be using this to get out, which is going to ease the burden on this road. We have diffused and dispersed. And then maybe some of the forestry trucks will come over here. And that would be great. How's the unemployment? 6%. Because the city's population kind of collapsed there for a moment. Oh, did I not set this up? Oops. Don't block the box if you are on the roundabout. Or block the box if you are on the roundabout, excuse me. And then if you are not, then do not block the box. Okay, that's good. Everybody's taking one lane. So if you want to go straight, take the right lane. And if you want to take a left, use the left lane. That should hopefully help. Good. I'm thinking this should be a 6-lane. Normally I don't like to use those, but it may be necessary here. And all these guys want to take a left. And the people that want to go straight are stuck in that left lane, so that should hopefully free that up. And most of these guys want to go straight, so we'll do a right turn only lane for the right lane. Right turn only lane right there. Left turn only lane right there. They're all trying to work up to get over here, maybe. Woof. For the most part, I did not destroy any of the city components. I expanded some industrial right here, which won't get used until the city grows a little bit more, and I updated this right here, which won't get used until the city grows a little bit more. And this is done. That traffic has been freed up. That traffic has been freed up. This is still a nightmare. This is freed up. This is good. Ooh. Exit only. On-ramp only. Exit only. And then we'll do an exit only. There we go. Good. Looks like the rail is operating fine. You know, normally I'd make that a little bit prettier. And this is getting use. Great. This is getting some use, not a whole lot. It will give time for the residents to kind of adjust, but this was packed with industry trying to get out of here. We're at 58%. This is still super busy right here. May just take some time for it to clear out. All of this is busy because most of these people want to come over here. And they come up here and they want to take a left here. And they want to keep on going and come over here. And then they want to take a left. And they're getting slowed down by this. Maybe it's time to move this off to the side. Maybe it's time to do that. And that's the last batch. So you have to do a queue line. And then I'm just kind of it'll be like that. Like that. It'll be like that, but it'll go farther out. And so then we'll move this exactly where it was before, just farther in. Oh, we can't because of that arrow. There we go. so this is going to be the queue line. There we go. That'll be the queue for this. Make it a little bit bigger. Because it's going to create a lot of... It creates a lot of traffic, and it wasn't before, but now I think the city and the paths in are better. So that's helping out. And so now it's using this as the queue, and that's backing up a lot of this traffic. Sorry, that kind of all of this traffic here in the center. So now they'll come through and they'll use this queue and they'll use this to get out. There we go. Let's hit play, and that will free up the main road. All right. Oh, Sylvarn, you said you need more intersection variety. Some just feel too big for the spot. I mean, I like to build it based on the effectiveness. So making a lot of intersections that are quite various, that's not as important to me. What I care more about is that it's functional. And I don't mind if something looks a little bit too big or not. I want it to be useful. And so the size is not as important to me as the fact that does it have good traffic throughput? Is it going to do a good job with this needs electricity here. Is it going to do a good job with the traffic? And so that's, to me, that's the most important piece. And so I actually think that it would be good for example, Pleasant Square to be slightly farther north. And that would make the intersections look smaller, but I don't think it matters. I think it's fine. So I don't think that they look big for it at all. But even if they do, I care more about the functionality. I want it to operate really well. I want it to be good for the traffic. All right, so this is the queue. That's the queue, and that's going to free up a lot of these guys so they can just keep on going. And where do they want to go? They want to take a left, and they're being held up because of this. Kind of weird. Why don't you kind of move on up? But it's going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, so this road is kind of freeing up a little bit. That will free up this road. So there's a cascade effect. Yeah, okay. So that kind of freed up right here, so that's good. This will free up eventually. Great. So the big thing is, you know, if it's good to make room for the frontage road, so ideally it would be nice to kind of destroy these and make the frontage road go all the way across. Frontage roads help diffuse the traffic, so that would be really effective. And so that's one of the things that makes these intersections so effective, and also the interchange. And then I don't like to have, you know, the rail blocking roads and stuff like that, like what was going on over here, where it was blocking some of the traffic. So it's kind of nice to have the rail just dropping in right into the center. Kind of gets it out of the way. And then people should be walking. Yeah, people are walking a lot over there. People are walking using that, so that's good. Wow, look at this queue. Holy moly. Oh my god, does that need to be longer? Wow. This roundabout is not working right. And I set it up right too. That is so odd. Oh, these guys are coming over here taking a left. Interesting. Would it help for you guys to have like another connection right here? Boom. Would that save you guys some effort right here? What happens if I... It's going to destroy those two buildings, but... That may be needed. I think I'm going to make this a 6-lane right here. And we'll say right lane goes right, left lane goes left, and the straight lane goes into the queue. And the other thing is, like, I don't think a lot of people should go straight left and come down. They should be able to come right over here. So I'm going to take a look at the signage again here, just to double check. Oh, that looks fine. Oh, that looks fine. Yeah, I said that you can take a U-turn right there. And again, I'm wondering if the whole bus lane thing is messing it up. So I'm going to remove the bus lane. That was causing a little bit of a problem before, it looked like. All of these are the forestry trucks. All of these are the forestry trucks. Wow, this is definitely getting use. I haven't set up those roundabouts yet. That's not getting much use. Let's update these frontage roads speed limits. Should be 55. What you want to do normally is you want to go into the default speed limits and make the changes there. In fact, that's a good thing to do at the very beginning of starting the city. There we go. I think we're close. I haven't looked at the traffic. 61%. And you know what? This queue is not big enough. It actually is not big enough. Wow. It needs to be actually longer. My goodness. See if that helps a little bit. It's just going to take some time. Now a lot of cars are taking this left out. That's weird. They all want to use this cargo thing to get out. Oh wow, I'm lasting. The city fix is lasting a lot longer than I'd expected. Oh, okay. It's freeing up right there. That's good. That's good. There's just a lot of forestry trucks. I mean, it kind of makes you want to remove more of it. It really does. All the forestry trucks are hurting the hurting the city. Yeah, well, let's just see what happens here. A lot of it is freeing up, but it's still taking a long time. And what's this, passenger? Yeah. It's kind of interesting. I mean, there is some industry right here for this, but I wonder why the cargo isn't right over here next to it. That would free up a lot of traffic. So all of this is freed up. All of this is freed up. This is good. This is not causing... There wasn't any problems here anyway. But there's a lot of people taking this highway now. Nobody uses this. People do use this, so that's great. There's no traffic anywhere else in the city now. Except for right here, next to the cargo. So yeah, it just kind of make you wonder, why put it here when it could be placed right here? But also, could it be possible to create a road that goes just kind of right to here? From here to here? So they don't have to go all the way through this stuff? Look at all of this. Just kind of make you wonder about it. That's a thought. I may do that. I'm changing the speed limit to 30 for that, to encourage people to use this by any chance. Because they are not using this to kind of get to the industry. And it'd be nice if they did. So I would say that this area is the problem, but it's the cargo train. That's the problem. And it creates a lot of backlog. But this is freeing up, kind of. This is freeing up. But it's just going to go really, really slow. It needs a much larger, more of a queue than what I already built. That's unbelievable. But before, they were being held up because they couldn't get out. Now they can actually get out. I think I need to make a much bigger queue than already exists. Holy moly! How much bigger do you need? Like, do I need to place this train harbor down over here? Oh my god, I think I may need to. At least until it fixes itself up. It's gonna almost look dumb. I should have the people go through the arrow. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, let's move you over here. There. Still gives us room to expand it even more. Oh, that looks terrible. Why is it doing that? There. So now it's got room to build more of a queue if I want to do a zigzag line. All of these guys need to come into this cargo harbor, or cargo train. Yeah, look at all that. Right turn only? Right turn only. Should hopefully help out a little bit. We'll see. A little bit of an experiment. Wow. I mean, it just filled that up immediately. That's insane. I've never seen a queue that long before. If it gets any farther down, it should be moved over here. Alright, let's see. People using any of this more? Can't really tell. There's not. There's just... I mean, we're at 71%, which is great. And you can't change the speed of this. That's as fast as it's going to go. The only other thought would be to build two. That is a possibility. There's enough room here. Oh my God, look at that. That is insane. That's the next step. And you know what? I wonder if some of that is because of the importing and exporting. Because there's no need for... There is need for residential, though. Hey, so has all these residential filled in? No. Why is there a need for residential when... Huh. I mean, this sponge is going to get filled up, too. Yeah. We need some of this industry to fill in. We really do. To create jobs for everybody. 4% unemployment. Yeah, that's it. It's the lack of the specialized industry, and it hasn't filled in, and that's causing the problem. So the idea is to build more residential to create more workers, and to destroy a lot of the current some of the why aren't there any apartment complexes, by the way? So that's key. That's key. That's what's needed. that's all forestry, and it really needs to kind of shrink even more than it is already. That's what's really causing it. I mean, I'd done a little bit at the beginning, but it just wasn't enough. And that's what's causing a little bit of the problem here. And then I kind of want to do this as well. I think that's good. And then there's a need for residential. I'm trying to think, based on the design, where would you put it? Here, so they can get in and out of working here quickly. Probably put another one of these highway intersections right here. I'll just do something really quick for the time being. That can be updated later on. Just to create some workers temporarily. And then there's no apartment complexes, so I'll do that. And then it should really be updated and have more of the squiggly lines and stuff to make it look more like, well, that's a grid, so maybe it'll be fine, but... So it should fill in because of the demand. There's all this demand for residential. But it was really the lack of unspecialized industry and having the biggest queue possible. There we go. Yeah, there's the need right there. And you'll need water. It's really ugly. It's just temporary. It's just temporary. So there was a lot of trash pickup, that's done. There was a lot of dead people, that's done. And it looks like finally regular industry is starting to fill in after I did not destroy enough forestry before. And so there's a lot of forestry trucks that were coming here to get exported out. And then there was a lot of stuff coming out of here to import in. And so now, as a lot of the forestry is destroyed and more regular, unspecialized industry is in place, the forestry will just come from like this intersection to this intersection and back. Traffic? I think we've solved it. And so, of course, you know, I just made this makeshift, but the idea is to kind of continue the style and the design over. You know, whether it's in this grid format or the squiggly curved roads like this. And then put another in-your-face G highway intersection right here to create a connection out. That's it. That's done. Oh, all right, all right. What's going on over here? I see buses, people waiting because of buses. Yeah, look at the buses holding everything up. Because you want to do 4-lane. Oops, wrong one. We're using the Vanilla Plus 4-lane. Great job building this crosswalk so they don't block this intersection. Very smart. And then eventually you'll want to build this out and connect another way to get into here. Right now they're all coming here taking a left, and it would be nice for them to kind of come up this way. Maybe connect over here or something like that. Yeah, that's it. This area's done. What is this? Waiting on the buses? Yeah. Waiting on the buses. Looks like a lot of buses stop here. Why does bus line 1 travel only in the daytime, not in the nighttime? Oh wait, look at the mass transit. Look at that. Before it was like 60-something people per week. It's 741 now. So our mass transit has gotten more efficient because the roads are empty. It'd be nice for... What is this stop right here? Just kind of moving it out of the way. There's so many buses that stop there just to kind of free it up. I think that's it, right? Yeah, buddy. Great. Just need to fill out some more. I'll keep on going a little bit. And now that huge queue line is not needed. So this can kind of be moved back. because the forestry trucks, they're just going to stay in this area now because there's unspecialized industry. Yeah, more of it. This all blew up. This got filled out easy. All right, let's take a look. Unemployment 5%. This is the only area with traffic. And so now you don't need this bypass underground. And there's still a batch of industry to be used right here too. People are crossing right here, I've noticed. There's nothing to select there. It's probably a residual from the old road. So now this could go back to a 4-lane road, and most of the stuff that I did 6-lane could go back to 4-lane, because normally you don't need 6 lanes. Traffic anywhere? And these farm trucks, they won't need to go so much once other industry is developed here. Once the unspecialized industry is developed. Importing 5367. Exporting still a lot more. We just need that industry demand to increase. Population is almost back to where it was before. There's a need for some water. We'll increase the water budget. Garbage. Close enough. It's fine. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect queue. Great. There's no traffic here. What is it now? 85, 86. And the residential need is significant. I'll just fill out this area a little bit more. Again, this needs to be updated. This is just temporary. God, I messed that up, actually. There. We're just trying to get that industry going. I'm waiting for that to kind of kick in. Just waiting for it to kick in a little bit so we can see that industry grow. That's what I'm waiting on. I mean, look at the demand. It's unbelievable. Ah, it's actually filling out a little bit. Yeah, before there was some gaps in the electrical stuff, it's filling out. How's your school stuff? Wow, you got plenty of elementary schools. Good job. Plenty of high schools. Great on the university. Nice. Unemployment rate? 4. Delivering forestry products to lumber company. There we go. That's exactly a perfect sign. Before, where was it going? It was exporting. Or it was clogging this road system up coming down here. Now, it's just going right here. That was the key. That was the key in the city. And there's going to be less of this. That's why I needed such a big queue, because the city's not producing anything on its own. I'll let the population go to 30,000, and I think that's good, because that'll be bigger than what the city was when I started, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of office space right over here. That's great. Let's take a look and see if there's anything else. Let's take a look at your city policies. Okay, that's good. You did spread out your crematoriums, so that's a really smart move. You want to go ahead and start emptying your cemeteries, though. And probably good to put a crematorium right around here. Is there space? Or is there space for one? I don't see one, so we'll put one right here. Help empty that out. Let's go ahead and speed it up. See if the population can... Oh, I just saw industry show up for a moment right there. I just saw it show up for a moment. Whenever it shows up, it'll build out something new. Nothing is being built right here because there's also office space too. Traffic. Great. Looks great. Yeah, this industry area is filling out. Just saw this new business get created. Great. So what does it look like? Import 5793, export. Okay. So, the city was too small to have so much specialized industry. And so that really hampered it. Now, as it grows, it will build into the specialized industry that you put in place before. But it hampered it initially. And so we went from 6% traffic to 84. So again, I'm going to stop it once it hits 30,000 because then it'll be back to, it'll be bigger than when I actually started it. And now a lot of industry is filling in. Unspecialized industry, that is. And then there's another residential explosion happening. Demand. And then this temporary chunk of housing that I put in to see the effects on the traffic has all filled out. But this whole area can be filled out, and then this area can be filled out. And then this area can be filled out too. Traffic. It's awesome. And traffic is going to get better as more of the unspecialized industry fills in. So we'll slow down now because we're getting close to the 30,000. Are there any other hot spots? There isn't. It's just right here for the cargo, the train cargo. And that's going to go down once the farmers are using it a lot. So once unspecialized industry gets built here, they won't use it as much. And then the forestry that's in this area is using it a lot, and they won't use it as much once this stuff gets filled in, which it is. Unemployment is also better. So let me see. And then some of this traffic, eventually it'll be good to build this out, and it'll be good to create another connection, not into this part of the queue, but to like over here, or this part of the queue. Like right from here. And connect it up right here. That way it'll give them a different route to get there. We're done. Excellent. Let me call it. 83 I think is fine. So, what an amazing, amazing city to work on. So thank you so much for uploading it. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed working on it. It was a challenge, and the arrow was close. This area is the problem. That was the intersection, but it was really the cargo train, and it wasn't the cargo train exactly. That was being used too much because the city didn't have unspecialized industry, and that was really the main solution. But let's cover everything that we did. So, first of all, we needed to use the diffuse and disperse strategy to fix the city previously. This north side called Pleasant Square, reminds me of Pleasant Park from Fortnite, but Pleasant Square, it did not have a way to get into that neighborhood from the highway. So we created 1, 2, 3 ways to get there. So we diffused the traffic from 0, really. Actually, they would have to come into Meadow Heights, and Walnut Hills. They would have to come into these central neighborhoods and then go back up north. And so we diffuse the traffic so that they don't have to use those south routes. They can just go directly into Pleasant Square. That was one way to help with the traffic. The other piece is major industry section on the southeast side called Dean Hills. It had no way to get there except for the dam, which is a 2-lane road. And so what did we do? We created another 4-lane road to help, which helped somewhat, but not a whole lot. Did not help a whole lot. It helped a little bit. And then we created a major highway that connected the highway that was going through the north part of the city, and now you could get to this industrial section and here, the Meadow Park and Not So Central Park, because these guys were also connected to the highway and the rest of the city by just the dam. There was no other way to get down here. So we diffused the traffic from a 2-lane road to a 4-lane and a highway system. So that also eased a lot of the traffic. So that was the second part of the fix. Third part of the fix, there was a lot of lane connectors and intersection signs that should not be there. In fact, normally you never have to use them. Normally you shouldn't use them, and those were actually causing problems in the city. So removing those helped. And then part 4, there was a lot of 2-lane roads. You don't want to use 2-lane roads. You want to use 4-lane roads. You want to use 2-lane roads for roads that kind of end a cul-de-sac like this. You don't really want to use 2-lane roads for anything else. And so we upgraded using the Vanilla Plus road, the 2-lane to the 4-lane, and so it didn't destroy any of the city. It uses the same amount of space, and that really helped because when you go from 2 to 4, it diffuses the traffic quite a bit. Then the next step was the cargo train terminal did not have a queue line. So I built a queue line that's bigger than what it really is supposed to be, but it needed it because right now the city does not have the right industrial breakdown, and so it's doing way too much importing and exporting compared to what it should. But the queue line helped shift the traffic into the queue rather than bleeding over onto the streets, causing a cascade effect on traffic. And then the final issue was the first thing that I started out with. At that point in time, I didn't realize that it was really going to be the big solution for the city, and that is the city had only specialized industry, agricultural and forestry, and it needed to have unspecialized industry. Once that started to happen, in addition to the other fixes, that dramatically reduced the industrial traffic because industry creates a lot of traffic. The city is still working through that. It did get up to like 85, 86% on the traffic. It may be able to get back there as the city kind of resets and starts to build out more of the unspecialized industry. I've already put in a segment right here for unspecialized industry, and then this was already there, but I repurposed it from forestry to unspecialized industry. That was the key in the city. But all of those things combined together took the traffic from a low of 6% to a high of 85, 86. So I think it can kind of get back to that. It just needs to take a little bit of time. Next steps would be, I obviously made this very quickly. You can extend this highway out, fix up this rail a little bit, maybe fix up this intersection of rail a little bit. And then, of course, I made this residential really quickly. You'd want to pretty that up, make it more normal. There's a lot of demand for people to move in. We did go through where a lot of people were leaving because they hated the city. So it went from 27,000 down to 20 and back up to 30. So the city is in great shape to grow now. Those were all the changes. It was a big fix. Yeah, it took 2 hours, 48 minutes. Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, so this video will be available on the YouTube channel to watch for replay. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, and DLive simultaneously. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please like the video, smash that subscribe or follow button, turn on notifications, tell people you know about the channel. The schedule is in the description below on YouTube and on the panels below on Twitch and DLive. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped all of you mayors out there. What a challenging city fix. And it was a small city too. So very satisfying to get it working. All right. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye.